Yeah, I'm gonna make a commentary on here.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm actually live. I'm not talking to you right now. I'm on the phone.
Okay.
Okie dokie. Nico apparently lost a friend. I didn't catch his own show. Maybe he'll understand losses. You know, he was the type of guy that made fun of the fact that whether I was in touch with family members or the fact that my brother passed away and telling me, you got nothing, you got no family, you got nothing, you're a piece of shit, Nico. How do you think I felt when my brother passed away? Yeah, he had a drug past just like you, but he was human and he was a kind hearted person. Now, your friend died. I didn't catch your whole show. I don't know how he died, whatever. And you're feeling the loss, aren't you, Nico? Well, how do you think I fucking felt? How do you think I feel that my daughter is estranged? How do you think I feel about that? I have no feelings. You don't respect that either. You just say I'm a bad father or something. You don't know shit, but you like putting the shit out to people. You're not a kind hearted person, Nico. I think you're pretty fucked up in the head, quite frankly. So you got a loss to your friend. Sorry about that. I'm at least decent enough to say, unlike you, that I'm sorry for your loss. You never said anything on your show when my brother passed away. Sorry for your loss. No, you just decided to attack me and my family and every fucking thing that you can. I hope people are learning from this. I hope people are learning about Nico and what he's really all about. He's been full of shit. Okay, he kisses people's ass. He don't understand loss until he has a loss. Okay, so apparently a friend of his passed on, a good friend, and he's feeling sorrowful and he's feeling the loss. Natural response. Well, I'm human. I feel that too when my brother passed away and I wasn't there for him. I couldn't be. I didn't even know he died until 2 weeks, but that wasn't my fault. I blamed it on my sister. Okay? After 2 weeks of not hearing from him and calling around to find friends to check up on him, he was dead the whole time and my sister had the ashes. How do you think I felt about that, Nico? I hear all this lame shit about me and my brother. Yeah, I had a family. And I have a family right now, Nico. Again, sorry for your loss. And I'm not going to say karma. I'm not going to do you. I'm not going to say karma, but how does it feel? You're not feeling very good that you lost a good friend. Well, I didn't feel very good that I lost my brother. Okay? I didn't feel very good that me and my daughter are estranged. I don't feel good about that at all. And I'm dealing with a whole lot of shit. Okay? So think about how I feel. I've had my losses, but fortunately for me, I do have a family now, and a good family. Sometimes you gotta, you know, put your losses to the past and you move on with your life, and that's what you do. You got a bad attitude, Nico, and you admit it all the time. You said in your show, I can be a real prick, is what you said about yourself. Yes, I agree. You are a prick. You are a prick. Well, again, sorry for your loss. I'm decent enough to say that. Sorry for your loss of a good friend. I know I have a friend that either could be dead right now or he's in hospice. Because, again, I haven't been able to reach him in almost 3 weeks. And at one point or another, he'll answer the phone. But he was dying of cancer. And this is a guy who basically I'm his only friend he's had since we ever met, 5 or 6 years old. And he's a guy that I would talk to every single week for how many years? Half a century. Now he don't answer his phone. Okay, how do I feel with my losses? I don't think my friend is either alive or the phone still rings. Doesn't mean the service is off. And he could be in a hospice. He might not even be alive. How do you think I felt, Nico, when I was calling my brother for the best of a week or so and he wasn't answering? I had to. A friend wrote me, of his wrote me, an acquaintance of mine, that I went by the house and something's not right. And nothing was right. Decided to call my sister up, another family member estranged, but of course it's all my fault. Well, you don't see the whole picture. Blaming fault on anybody, it don't matter. They're in your life or they're not in your life, one way or the other. You make your best effort to do your best, but not everybody in families get along. That's just life. Okay, how do you think I felt when my own sister couldn't call me up and tell me or find a way to communicate with me to say that my brother died? How do you think I felt about that, Nico? But you're real quick to put me down and say, yeah, I got a mother and I got a father and I got children. Were you into drugs half your life, motherfucker? Okay? I wasn't. You know, you were on the same fucking scale as my brother was, which ruined his fucking life. Now he's dead. So you had a loss. How does it feel? Well, how do you think I feel? Sorry, but I had to put this on here. Because I didn't listen to Nico's whole story. I caught the end of it, but I got the gist that something happened with his friend. And again, out of decency, whether I like you or not, I'm going to tell you, be a better person than you, that I'm sorry for your loss. It's too bad you can't be a person who is compassionate. Instead of throwing all your insults to me, you and your goon squad, you don't know what it is to treat people. You call women hoes. That's not respect. I don't think you know how to respect anybody. Oh, sure, you'll join the bandwagon when your troll friends want to push shit on me and you want to go along with them to be part of the club. Isn't that what it is? How does it feel? Tell me, how does it feel? How does it feel that you lost your friend? Well, I could tell, but you're not very happy with it, are you? Well, I wasn't happy when my brother died, and I have a friend right now that could be dead. My parents died, and thank goodness for you that you got your parents. But you made fun of that too, didn't you, Nico? You most certainly did. Well, at least I got my parents. Well, I have parents, you said. Well, I do have parents. But they're gone. They're gone. But you make fun of that. Makes you a piece of shit. I'm just going to be straight up with this. Not holding anything back. I'm going to use this opportunity. You're a louse on the skin of society, is what you are. You don't call women hoes, because that is disrespectful. Maybe a hoe is a hoe, if that's what she is. But to generalize that women are hoes tells me how low gutter trash you really are. I don't respect you at all. I will never respect you. And you're never going to gain respect from people either if you keep on kissing people's ass just to be part of the boys' club. You're always defending yourself, Nico, and you know that. You know, hey, I call a spade, motherfucker, Ray, if it's warranted. And that information was actually turned around, a little bit exaggerated. And you could come up with whatever you want, Mr. Ray. But I removed you anyway. I'm not in the mood. I'm dealing with my own shit in life, and I'm at a good place in life. I'm not going to disrespect people unless they don't deserve my respect. That's bottom line. You show me respect. It's the way I am. I will show you or anybody else respect. But don't expect. You have to earn it. You have to earn respect. It's not given out freely. Respect has to be learned. At least that's the way I grew up. I didn't have the greatest, richest family or anything like that. We did our best. Poor family. Absolutely grown up. My parents were poor. But they were good people. And I didn't make judgment on them because my father didn't make a lot of money. They did their best to raise us, and they did. Why my brother took a different direction, I don't know. Or don't talk to you. Oh, I have a mother and father and you don't. What? How old are you? You're like fucking 50 plus, aren't you? Why are you acting like the little street shit? Why are you acting like this gutter trash attitude of yours? You must have been kicked around in life a lot. That's the way I see things. You were kicked around in your life. So I was ready to hit the sack, and I just seen who was on. I seen Nico's live was on. Okay, let me listen to me because a friend of his passed away. Get. Because a friend of his passed away. And again, I'm going to be bigger than you, Nico. I don't want to be as big as you as your obesity, but I'm going to be bigger than you and say that I am sorry for your loss. Because that's the kind of person I am. You might want to try to be a little bit like me. I at least got my shit together for the most part in my life. I got my shit together. I am grounded. I'm with a woman for the rest of my life, however long or short that is, Nico. I got what I wanted. Maybe I had some losses in my life, but I moved on. It could be family members I don't get along with, but not all family members get along, Mr. Nico. That's just a fact. That's just fact. Foot out, if it gets stepped on, then you don't want to get your feet stepped on. And sometimes you have to do something about that. Sometimes you got to step on some feet, too, before they break yours. That's my philosophy. Suck it up. Know where I'm coming from for maybe the first time ever. I don't like the fact that you'd put down the fact that my parents died. You know better than Allo and anybody else on here. He wishes death on people. Is that what you're really all about, Nico? So you had a loss with your friend. Yeah, it hurts, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm sure it does. Well, I'm human, and I have feelings too. Okay? That's all I'm saying. So do I. And I think that your attitude really totally sucks. You have to listen to your own videos to understand yourself. Okay, Chris. Good night, Chris. You gotta listen to yourself in order to understand where you're coming from, dude. And I'm serious about this. You're not a respectful person at all. And you know it. And you say many times things about yourself that you're an asshole, that you could be a prick. Yes, you can be a prick. You absolutely can. Now you're eating, huh? Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm going to bed. I was going to go to bed until I had to do a live show and knock somebody a little bit for their arrogance. Yeah, I would cover this with something that's going to be all covered with
Yeah,
ants.
that's bones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, don't leave any food out. Okay, that's what I come on to talk about. I had to get that off my chest once and for all. People make a lot of judgment on people, but you should make your first judgment on yourself before you throw that fucking stone at anybody else. I feel better. That's what I have to say. And I know you wish ill on me that I die. You're no different than your fucking friend Popeye because you're all the same peas in a pod. Popeye could wish death on people. He wished it on Mike. He wished it on whatever. Wishes it on me. This is the kind of people we're dealing with on YouTube. You wonder why people don't get along on YouTube. This is why. It's their cocky attitude behind a computer screen and they figure they can say any fucking thing they want. You're not going to do nothing to me because I don't live in the Philippines. I got that attitude. But karma takes its place sometimes. Yeah, sometimes it actually does.